Happy Tuesday, everyone, and welcome to Broomstick Oly. So, grab your broomstick, grab your hockey stick, grab your PVC or dowel, whatever it happens to be. Heck, if you have an empty bar, maybe grab that as well. But also make sure you have a broomstick or a PVC handy because we're going to do some gentle warm-up stuff. That would be really nice to have some lighter loading for. But today, day one again, we're going to take down some Broomstick Oly. So here we go. Let's start with a nice gentle warm-up. So let's get our feet underneath of our hips. And we're going to start by just kind of pulling this bar up to the sternum with that high and outside position. So let's pull that bar back and up to the sternum and back down. Nice high pull, back and up and back down. And then one more time, back and up and down. And now we're going to do a tall muscle snatch, pretty gentle. We're just going to turn it over nice and slow. So we'll pull to the sternum, turn over into that nice overhead position. We'll come back into that reverse position. Then again, pull to the sternum, turn it over, nice and overhead, come back down, and one more time, pull to the sternum, overhead, and then come back down behind the neck. From here, we're going to take our feet into our squat stance, so just a little bit wider, so we just have a little bit of give. And we're going to pull the hips back into a good morning. So nice smooth good morning, nice sensation through the hamstrings, and stand tall. We're going to squeeze and pull back into that good morning, and stand tall. One more time, pull back, and stand tall. You're going to bring a nice little twist in here. So you're going to take a nice big breath, rotate low rib, nice and gentle, just to end range, and then come back through. Inhale, exhale, rotate low rib, and then come back through. One more time, rotate low rib, come back through, and one more time, inhale, rotate low rib, and back through. Excellent. We're going to bring our feet back under our hips. We're going to work on a little bit of dip work. So keeping the toes slightly turned out, squeeze your glutes and set the ribs. We're going to dip, staying nice and vertical through the body, knees going slightly out, and we're going to stand tall. So again, set, take a breath, dip and hold, weight through the midfoot, whole foot is flat on the ground, and stand. One more time, dip and hold, and stand. Now we're going to work some gentle shoulder press with a wide grip. So press up, back down. Press up, and back down. Press up, back down. Two more. Press up, back down. Press up, and come to the front. Excellent. All right, from here, we're going to work on a few positions, but we're going to work on opening up our chest and our biceps a little bit in the process. Our feet can be under the hips or just slightly outside of the hips with the toes slightly turned out. We're going to take the hips back slightly and the bar to mid-thigh. So the bar is going to rest mid-thigh, chest is nice and upright. I'm going to turn my palms forward so we get that nice open through the chest, through the shoulders, and I can feel my lats kick on to hold the bar against my body. I'm going to turn those hands back over. I'm going to take the bar to launch, so just above the knees. So my weight is through my midfoot, shoulders are just in front of the bar. I'm going to turn my palms forward again to open up that position. I can feel my lats kind of say hi, just to keep the bar against my body. And then I'm going to take hold of that bar again. And now everything's going to drop down below the knee, just below the knee. Weight still through the midfoot, chest is just in front of the bar. And now turn those hands over to feel that nice open through the chest and bicep. Take hold. We're going to stand that bar all the way up to the hip. And then we're going to push through those legs up and over the head. Coming back down to the shoulders. We're going to step back out into our squat stance. We're going to do a pressing snatch balance. I'm going to take a big breath, and I'm going to press myself slowly down into that overhead squat. As deep as you can maintain position, and then we're going to stand it nice and tall. We're going to bring our feet back under the body. We're going to come back down with the hands. We're going to do that again, except I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see those positions a little bit better. My feet again are just outside my hips, or under my hips. I'm going to take the bar to mid-thigh, and the weight stays through that midfoot. I'm going to turn my hands, palms forward, just to open up the chest a bit, those biceps. I'm going to turn my hands back over, take Hands, palms forward, nice and set. You're going to take hold. Everything drops down together, so we're below the knee. Shoulders are just in front of the bar. Palms turn face forward. And taking hold. We're going to stand the bar up to the hip. Now push the legs, muscle snatch. Come down behind the neck. We're going to take those feet out to our squat stance. Pressing snatch balance. So take a big breath. Press yourself down into that bar, into that nice overhead squat. Hold that position. Stand tall. Feet come back under. Bar comes back down in the front. We're going to do that again. But this time I'll face the front. So again, feet are under the hips or just outside. Let's take it to mid-thigh. Weight through the midfoot. Palms face forward. Holding. Take hold. Take the bar to the knee, just above. Palms forward. Feel that opening. Take hold of the bar. Everything drops together, just below the knee. Palms forward. Nice and set, nice and open. Take hold. Stand to the hip. Muscle snatch. Push through the legs. Come overhead. Take it down behind the neck. Feet come out to the squat stance. Big breath. And press yourself down underneath of that bar. And stand tall. Nice overhead squat position. Feet come back under. Bar comes back down. Excellent. Now take a break and just kind of shake yourself out a little bit. And we're going to continue warming up that body a little bit now with a little bit of burner warm-up. So the burner, again, a great exercise, especially if all you have is a broomstick or PVC pipe. It's going to get your heart rate up a little bit. It's going to get your body really warm, but it's going to work on a whole bunch of snatch and Oly skill work. All right, so let's kind of break it down a little bit for you guys. We'll have some fun. Snatch grip, wide grip on that PVC, nice and tall through the body. We are going to take this into a down and finish position. So our feet are going to be under the hips and the toes can be slightly turned out. We are going to dip and drive into that nice tall finish. So the arms stay straight. The next exercise we're going to work through is the down and then that high and outside exercise. So we're involving that high pull, but that high down finish flows right into that high pull. From there, we work on a high hang muscle snatch. So we get that dip, we drive, and we get that bar right overhead without rebending the knees. So let's take those first three down, and then we'll just continue right on through. So again, 3 reps of everything. Down and finish. Nice and tall, eyes straight ahead. Take it down, 2, 1, hop. Nice finish. Get set. 2, 1, hop. Good. One more time. 2, 1, hop. Good. High and outside now. Get set. 2, 1, drive. Good. Get set. 2, 1, drive. One more time. 2, 1, drive. Good. Now we're going to get that muscle snatch. So think drive through those legs. 2, 1, hop. Come back down. Get set. 2, 1, hop. Come back down. One more time. 2, 1, hop. We're going to keep the bar here. Press into that bar. We're going to do a 2, 4, 6 inch land. So we're going to pull ourselves into those power positions. Pressing into the bar. Brace. Go. Stand tall. Feet come under the body. Set. Go. Stand. Feet come under the body. Parallel. Go. Stand. Feet come under. Now full squat. Full drop. Pressing into that bar. Take a big breath. Go. Stand tall. Pressing into that bar. Feet come under. Set. Go. Stand tall. Feet come under. Set. Go. Stand tall. Feet come under. Bar to the shoulders. Woo. All right. Feet are under those hips. Now we're going to work on our snatch push press. So 2-second dip. Press overhead. Nice and tall. Weight through the midfoot. 2, 1, up. Come back down. Get set. 2, 1, hop. keeping the bar here. Step your feet back out to your squat stance. Press into that bar nice and strong, and squat. Take it down nice and smooth, pressing into the bar the whole time, and stand. Good. Take it down, hips to heel. Only go as deep as we can maintain the overhead and the lower portion of the body. One more time. Take it down. Work those positions, you guys. And stand. Bar comes back to the shoulders. Now we're going to move into the snatch balances. So what we have for you is a heaving snatch balance. Our feet stay in the squat stance, and they're not going to leave the ground. We're going to be like ninjas, but ninjas are fast and quiet. So let's have some fun with this. Nice and tall, vertical dip, up, down. Take your breath. 2, 1, up, down. Stand. Bar comes down. Check your feet, make sure they're still in your squat stance. Set. 2, 1, up, down. Stand. Set your feet. Receive. Feet are still in the squat stance. Get tight. 2, 1, up, down. Stand. This time we're going to fix our feet under our hips and bring the bar back down. So now we're going to work on our drop. So we're going to get nice and set through the shoulders. We're going to push ourselves aggressively into the bottom of our squat. No dip, no drive, just drop. All right? Get set, eyes straight ahead, big breath. Go! Stand. Feet come back under, bar comes down. Get set and tight, big breath. Go! Stand, nice strong shoulders. Receive the bar. One more time, big breath. Go! Stand tall, feet come back under, receive. Now, we're going to bring it all together. We're going to work on the snatch balance. We're going to get a 2-second dip. We're going to drive the bar up. And at the same time, we're going to drive ourselves down under the bar with that strong shoulder position. All right, get ready. Set. 2, 1, out. Strong upper body. Feet come back under. Shoulders come back down. Get set. 2, 1, out. Stand. Feet come under. Receive. Last one. Tight. Go. And stand. Feet come under. Bar comes down. Whew. Gonna give you guys a little moment. All right, just to breathe a little bit, let that heart rate come down, and then we're gonna work on a little bit more snatch pull work with a little bit of snatch deadlifting. So really nice work. Again, I used to do the burner every single day. Didn't matter what workout I was about to do, I'd grab my PVC, my empty bar, and I would just warm that up to get my body ready, plus work on my snatch skill work. So if you'd like to, when you're at home doing these things, use this warm-up in your work sets. Whatever workout we're doing, even if we're not even touching a dumbbell, grab your PVC, rock burner, have some fun. All right? But now, what we're going to do, we're going to get into some skill work. We're going to take the bar down through our position, so mid-thigh launch to below the knee. For all intents and purposes today, below the knee will be our floor position. Okay? We are then going to pull to the hip. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So just watch this first set. I'm standing tall. I'm going to take the bar to mid-thigh. So I get that little hinge. My shoulders are just in front of the bar. My weight's to the midfoot. I take the bar to launch. And then I come down with everything, shoulders and hips to below the knee. The first movement we're going to do is a nice pull to hip. So I can stand the bar up to my hip. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the bar down to launch. So we're going to take it down to launch. We're going to set here. And we're going to do a high pull. So we're going to pull the bar up. And we're going to drive through the legs into that high and outside position. Then from here, we're going to take that bar into our nice high hang snatch. So it's going to be a 2-second dip, 2, 1, up. And stand. Feet come under, bar comes down. If you can't quite get the full rock bottom squat, that's fine. Take that depth to wherever you feel comfortable. Then we can maintain the overhead position. We can maintain a good lower body position as well, and that we're balanced. So take your time with those, really focus on your positioning, and have fun with this one, okay? It's a nice little work set, and I just want you to work on whatever depth and range you have today. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn to the side, we're gonna do it together. So starting with the bar up at the hip, all right, we're standing nice and tall, feet are just outside the hips, with the toes slightly turned out, or under the hips, with the toes slightly turned out. Let's take the bar to mid-thigh. So we feel that position, weight through the midfoot, nice and balanced. We continue down the body to launch, nice and solid, nice and balanced. Everything comes down together to below the knee. I'm still balanced through that midfoot. Now everything's going to come up together as we stand the bar to the hip. Now let's take it to launch, maintaining that position. Take a big breath, high pull. Get set, 2-second dip, and then our snatch. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall, feet come back under, bar comes down. All right, take a moment, breathe a little bit, chill. We're gonna do that again. Now I'm gonna face the camera for this one so you can see where the bar is on my body. But again, I want you to feel your movement. All right, really focus on pressing down through the feet. Really feel that engagement. I know this is only a PVC or a broomstick, but we have to imagine it being heavier and pulling that weight off the floor smoothly with the legs as we stand the bar up to the hip. So let's keep that in mind as we go. Nice wide grip on the bar again. Feet just outside the hips or under the hips. Let's take it to mid-thigh. So our chest stays nice and upright. Our shoulders are just in front of the bar. We take the bar to launch. Same idea, shoulders are just in front of the bar. Everything drops together. Now let's get set, stand to hip. Push through those legs. Come down to launch. Get set, high pull. Get set again, vertical dip. 2, 1, hop. Stand tall, feet come under, bar comes back down. Nice, we're gonna do one more of these, and then we're gonna do some full snatches. So our feet again, underneath the hips. Feel that contact, you guys. Feel that flat foot. Big toe down, foot flat, weight through the laces. Nice wide grip on the bar. Let's take the bar to mid-thigh. So we're nice and set, weight still through the midfoot. To launch, just above the knees. Everything drops together. Feel that position. Push through those feet, stand to hip. Take it to launch. Get set, high pull. Good. High hang snatch. 2, 1, hop. Stand. Feet come under. Bar comes down. Nice. All right. So that's a nice little primer. It's a good little work set to work on feeling our feet, feeling that push through the legs. Now we're going to put it all into practice. We're going to start from above. We're going to work our way down to below the knee. And we are going to do some full snatches. So we're going to push through those feet. We're going to get that bar all the way up to the hip. And then we're going to drive and pull underneath. So we have to be patient, all right, before we accelerate through those legs. So we need to get that bar pretty high up. So when you feel as though you should drive, maybe wait a little longer, and then you'll be good to go, all right? Because usually when we feel ready, we're about here, and we still have all this to go before we want to go vertical, okay? So let's work that together today. I'm just going to work us down, and then I'm going to say go, and then you can snatch at your own leisure, power, full, whatever range you would like to in terms of receiving, take it to where you got it. So I'm going to turn to the side for the first one. Wide grip, feet are under the hips, nice and tall, nice and set. Take it to mid-thigh. Knees go slightly out, shoulders are just over the bar. Take the bar to launch. Everything comes down together, nice and set. Ready, snatch. Stand tall, feet come under, bar comes down. Okay, I'm going to turn and face the front now. Same thing, nice and tall. Let's take the bar to mid-thigh. Chest stays up. Take it to launch. Everything comes down together. Set, snatch. Stand, Good. And you turn the other way. Do that again. Feet are under the hips. Standing tall. Take the bar to mid-thigh. Take it to lunge. Everything comes down together. Shoulders and hips. Feel your feet. Snatch. Stand tall. Feet come under. Bar comes down. Excellent. Excellent. All right. We're going to do one more piece together. We're going to work on a little bit of squat development. We're going to work on kind of just opening up some hips and opening up some positions here. And then we're going to call it a day. All right. So let's have some fun with this one. If you'd like to pause and continue doing some single snatches or work through that phase beforehand, that little primer, pause the video, scroll back, work on those positions, work on that work set, and then come join me for our squat development. Okay? So what we're going to start off with first, we're going to put our PVC pipe down. I'm just going to get into my squat stance. And I just want you to feel how your squat feels. So I'm going to turn to the side so you guys can see. So normal squat, we're going to take it down 3 seconds, 1 second pause, smooth stand. So let's take it down. 3, 2, 1. Feel that bottom position and stand. Good. So now, hopefully after we're done this, our squat's going to feel a little freer in the bottom. It may not, but we'll find out. Let's pick up our PVC pipe. We're going to do some tempo overhead squats, and you're going to take these to where you feel comfortable. So first things first, let's get our feet underneath of our hips, or just outside our hips. We're going to muscle snatch, just tall muscle snatch. So pull to the shoulder, to the rib, press overhead. Nice and set. Step your feet into your squat stance, toes slightly turned out. Always pressing into that bar overhead. Now, let's take it down. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Keep pressing the knees out. Keep feeling the feet. Keep holding. Keep strong. Now standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do that again. Press into the bar. Take it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actively pressing into the bar, pressing into those knees, holding strong, standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Take it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, holding for 3, 2, standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, pressing into the bar. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding. 2, 1. Standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now no hold on the bottom. Take it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring the bar to your shoulders. You can bring the hands in a bit if you'd like a back squat. Step your feet out to your wide stance. Now, we're going to take our hip to our heel in our side lunge. With the bar on our shoulders, it may not get very deep. We want to keep the chest up the entire time. So let's take it down, nice and slow. Take it down. Think squat. And stand. Good. Nice and tall. Take it down. Hip to heel. Think squat. And stand. Good. Take it down for 3. And stand. Take it down for 4. And stand. 2 more for 5. Hip to heel. And stand. Last one. Upper back. Tight, 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 tight. And stand. Excellent. Let's walk our feet together. Push, press that bar up. We'll bring it down. Put on the floor. Now we're going to turn to the side again. Set yourself up with that good normal squat stance. Let's see if we can get more depth or if it feels better in the bottom. 3 down, 1 hold, normal stand. Take it down. 3, 2, 1. is work on opening up that squat just a little bit. We'll continue to add that in there to these because the squat is a key foundational movement of our Oly lifts. So it's very, very important. So we get to work on our squat mechanics and make our squat better as we make our snatch and our clean better. All right? Till next time, you guys, let's have some fun. Work on that skill. Let's try and make our PVC or Broomstick Oly look like our loaded Oly. All right? Let's have a great one, you guys. I'll see you very soon.